Hello class, my name is Miss Cole.
And my name is Miss Cleage.
And today we want to welcome you to our first grade class where we'll be exploring the wonderful world of geometry. Our subject for today is shapes. There are defining attributes and there are non-defining attributes. And attributes are characteristics or traits that define a group, individual, or a thing. And so Miss Clegg is going to tell you a little bit more about the two shapes of the four that we'll be talking about.
So first we're going to discuss the defining attributes. Defining attributes are the characteristics that tell you what the shape is. So the first shape that I'm going to talk about is the circle. So the circle is round and all points are equal from the center. The next shape I'm going to talk about is the square. A square has 4 equal sides and it has 4 angles that equal 90 degrees. So let's review. The circle, it's round and all points are equal from the center. The square, it has 4 equal sides and it has 4 angles of 90 degrees.
The next shape we'll be talking about for today is the triangle. A triangle is a closed figure with 3 sides. They're not necessarily equal. The next shape we'll be talking about for today is the rectangle. It looks pretty similar to a square, but the difference is a rectangle is a parallelogram with 4 right angles, but they're not necessarily equal, as you can see. And parallelograms are when 2 sides are exactly the same. So as you can see here, this side and this side are exactly the same, and this side are exactly the same. But all of them are not equal. Let's review. A triangle has 3 sides, and it's a closed figure. The rectangle has 4 sides. They have 90-degree angles, but they're not necessarily all equal. And now we're going to talk about the non-defining attributes of the shapes we presented before you today. The non-defining attributes are the characteristics or traits that do not define what kind of shape these are. And Ms. Clegg is going to talk about that some more.
Okay, class. So look at these 2 triangles. One is green and one is orange. One is large and one is small. But that doesn't mean that they're not both triangles. They're both still closed figures with 3 sides. And the sides aren't equal. They're just 2 different sizes and they're just 2 different colors. But they're still both triangles. Okay, let's look at another example. Look at these 2 circles. One is large and one is small. One is orange and one is red. But they're still both circles, because all sides are equal from the center.
And that is our lesson for today, class. I hope you learned a lot about the non-defining and the defining attributes of the different shapes.
A triangle.
A rectangle.
And a square.
Bye, class.